So the first person who should teach them about sex education is the parents because that's a person who protects you. And sex education, people go and think like, oh, should you talk sex to children? Are you encouraging them to have sexual activities? Are you ชี้พงให้กะลอก? This is the views. That's why people are like, no, you shouldn't teach sex to children. But sex education, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a very interesting studies. So in US, they have an interview with pedophiles. You know, pedophiles are people who are have sexual interest in children. A pedophile คือคนที่ชอบเด็ก
ก็ได้ใคร่เด็กเนาะ
ใคร่เด็กคนใคร่เด็กแล้วเขาได้ไปสัมภาษณ์ they interview these people and they ask how do you choose your target คุณเลือกเหยื่อคุณยังไง the pedophiles will say well I see if the kids know what their sexual parts are called คือเด็กคนนี้รู้จักชื่ออวัยวะเพศของตัวเองหรือเปล่า if the kids don't know the words it means the kids don't have this education it means that if I touch this part who are you gonna tell you don't even know what's it called how are you gonna tell your parents no one had this conversation with you so that those kids who don't know what it's called are easy target so the kids who know the name of their private parts are hard targets so by knowing this information now you see it's important so you don't have to go and teach kids 6-year-old you don't teach them sex position no you go and teach them like hey this is what it's called and no one should touch this no one regardless if they're your uncle your teacher whoever no one gets to touch it this is your body this part if someone's touch it someone go close to it you feel uncomfortable you tell me บอกพี่นะบอกแม่นะบอกน้านะอะไรเงี้ย so they know who to run to so with this information you can help them you can protect them one layer you know I'm not saying it's gonna protect them everything through life but it's just a small information that can make such a big difference and what this is called sex education by you just teaching them because by 5-year-old like this is palm this is hair this is finger this is like a stomach you know they can name all the body parts they cannot name this so by you teaching them no one can touch this is already teaching sex education and that's it you don't have to teach them more unless they start evolving by age right you tailor your informations to their age so when they start to get older you can teach more about protections and safe sex and etc but that comes later so I want to change the mindset more you reframe sex education you can teach a 6-year-old sex ed by just teaching them their body parts that's it
yeah how to name each part
correctly